Put a smile on your face when you're moving from place.
Good morning, viewers, and welcome back to the Tobago Updates morning show, coming to you here live from the Port Mall in Scarborough, Tobago. As we continue the discussions this morning, we're heading on in. We're talking food, importance of food security here in our Tobago space. More importantly, we've come from a time where over the years we were proud persons to actually produce what we eat and not just rely on things coming into Tobago. This morning we're talking about Tobago's first organic farmers market, and we are chatting with Michael Duncan, farmer and owner of Green Thumb Organic Farmers Market, and George Walcot, coordinator of Green Thumb Organic Farmers Market. Good morning to you, gentlemen.
Good morning, sir.
All right. So as we start the conversation this morning, and I know we kind of got things going before the interview even started, I want you to start by giving us a little insight. How long have you gentlemen been involved in the agriculture sector?
For me, I grew up in that.
Right.
See my father work in garden. I was the only one to stick with him. Right, so I see that I took over.
So a natural progression into that field, right?
Yeah.
Well, I can see the same like Michael. I grew up in an agricultural community, which is Charlottesville background. And all that we know as children, was gardening and the cocoa estate. So it's a natural progression as we age that we stick with what we know, which is, agricultural activity, farming activities.
All right. As the farmer and more so specifically the owner in terms of Green Thumb Organic Farmers Market, tell us about this initiative in particular that's started to happen, the first organic farmers market. What was the inspiration behind it?
I sat down and I was telling George a long time ago, I said, George, the cost of living is high. We have a lot of young people in our church. I must have been the Adventist, George has been the Adventist. So we need to encourage these young people to do agriculture, to be entrepreneurs, right? Because as I was telling George yesterday, the House of Assembly cannot employ everybody. So they need to be entrepreneurs. And so we need to create this space or this environment so that people could be empowered to grow their own food.
All right.
A country or an island that grows its own food is a powerful island country because food is important,
Correct. And you're holding fast to that. A very valuable point indeed. Tell us, when is it carded to take place?
Okay, on Sunday, the 7th of May, starting from 9 a.m. until all producers sold. We're looking at cutoff point 5 p.m. until all materials are sold. Registration, we have a number of interested persons who express their desire, to be there in showcasing, displaying their produce, as well as the buying public coming in to really patronize what will be the offering for the day. So we are hoping to have registration around from 8 o'clock, right? Sunday morning, and then we kick things off 9 o'clock. Obviously, we'll have our formalities, preliminaries, and so on, and then we declare the day's market open.
All right, and it gets started from what time?
9 a.m.
From 9 a.m.?
Yes.
All right. Where exactly is this set to take place in Mount Pleasant?
That is near the Chevron police station. When you come, you'll see two big white tents. You can't miss that.
So that's in the new development space?
Right, good.
Okay.
Right.
Mount Pleasant Main Road.
Main Road. Yeah, right.
Okay, then good. Excellent. Give us an idea of what persons can look forward to as part of this display. I know before we got started, you were making the distinction between just a farmer's market and looking now at the broader concept of a community space. What can persons expect on Sunday?
Well, lots of items. We have coming up from Trinidad, Patrick Moore, who is usually a 95.5 with his Sunday morning program, Lightning, right? He will be there with lots of agricultural produce along with his herbal supplements. He has a very strong following in Tobago with that, where he, bring items that will help the body to help itself in terms of healing that deals with various health issues and so on. So he will be there along with other local persons who will be there as well. So it's not just agriculturally based, but we are saying it's a marketplace, arts and craft, food, whatever you have. It's a marketplace to display and to generate economic activity. It's creating wealth, but financial wealth is a small part of it. The wealth is sharing of ideas. So when farmers or entrepreneurs or business people meet, we can share. I into seedlings, you into vegetable production. We come together, we share ideas. And there's where the wealth aspect, really has great meaning in terms of education and sharing of information to benefit all, stakeholders.
Very quickly, Michael, before we wrap this morning, where do you hope to see this vision go? I know this is your baby. This is your brainchild.
From village to village. That's where everybody. It started with us first in Mount Pleasant, from village to village. Let me just.
So you're hoping to see that the farmers ultimately, and those interested persons will continue to come together to move it around the island.
I met a guy from Trinidad. He told me he saw my sign. That is what he makes locally. Right. So all these people coming together just with the ideas, because we have a lot of skilled people. So we just have to bring them together.
Yes. All right.
Right, and in addition to that, we want to be innovative, in outreach. We just don't want to be static in one location. So it's like reaching the people, meeting the people rather in their local community. So that's a concept of taking it to different communities around Tobago where people can, establish their stalls and so on, and they can really showcase their items and materials, and they can have benefit from what they have produced by sales and relationship building.
All right, excellent. Thank you very much there, gentlemen. Tell us just before we close.
We want to invite you all to, right? To be a part. You all to come and see what is taking place.
Yes, certainly.
Right.
That's on Sunday.
Right, and in addition as well, Mother's Day will be the following weekend.
That's right.
So it's a good opportunity, for children, for parents, for loved ones to really come out and to take advantage of what will be on display. So it's for the early birds, you come and to really benefit what we have to offer. So see all of Tobago at Mount Pleasant next Sunday, the 7th, starting at 9 a.m.
All right, and we just put back up the flyer there. I see some of our persons online asking about the contact. So the telephone contact for more information, Michael Duncan, 295-4232. That's 295-4232, or 726-3589. That's 726-3589. And it's the Green Thumb Organic Farmers Market. An open invitation this Sunday from 9 a.m. Head down to Mount Pleasant there near the Servant Police Station. That's the place to be. All right, all the best, gentlemen, and we'd certainly look forward to getting some highlights coming out of this initiative. Thank you so much for joining us here on set on the Tobago Updates morning show.
Thank you.
Viewers, we want to say thank you so much to each and every one of you for continuing to choose the Tobago Updates morning show. At this point, we're preparing to head on into Tobago Notes and then on to GMT. But not before we give a quick shout out in the mix. Cameron, Miss Carol, Katie, hey Katie, Robinson, Anderson, Desmond, Kaylee Lewis, our youth host in the mix. Auntie Donut, Selma Lashley, Listra. I'm also seeing Herman on with us this morning. Lisa James, QQ Melville, Tintin, Jack, Rhonda, Kerry, Julia. We want to say thank you so much to each and every one of you for continuing to choose the Tobago Updates morning show. Yes, folks, it's Friday. We want to wish you a productive weekend as well. I'm heading on out, but remember to stay tuned as we head on in to Tobago Notes, followed by GMT. Bye-bye, folks.